What if I told you the radio host you've been listening to for months never actually existed? This from the Scottish Sun. Sound of the future. Radio listeners are duped by secret AI clone host who presented 4 hours a day for 6 months. Would you have spotted it? And what we're going to do, this is by Harvey Gay. We're going to thank you, Harvey, for adding in this audio. So we're going to listen to this. This is an AI radio host. We're going to listen to this and then we'll jump into the short article. Here we go.
Watch your words, I get you, about to get you tweet. I told her, bro, if it's personal, he better jump out and do it on feed.
CADA's mystery mixtape brought to you by Cyril is worth $2,000. Register to play at cada.com.au and make sure you're listening very carefully to win.
What do you think? That's pretty close. That's pretty close to human, isn't it? I mean, what do you think? Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, please like, share, and subscribe because it does feed the AI algorithm. And by the way, I do want to appreciate the last couple posts. We've gotten quite a bit of views, and I appreciate all the comments. I really do. I'm still responding to those, so I will get back to you. By the way, I will still reply to your comment even if I disagree with you. But I appreciate you as a viewer. I even appreciate that one guy disliking my videos. I still appreciate you, pal. Here we go. Let's continue here.
Such a pretty thing. Playing on CADA in 2 minutes is The Weeknd, and then Lisa teaming up with Ray for Born Again. It's Selena Gomez at CADA.
Sounds pretty close, doesn't it?
After 1 p.m. on CADA, hear the new track from Lizzo as well as Doechii. We're Australia's home of hip-hop and R&B with old school Warren
West
G.
Side.
We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn.
Yeah. Get some regulators right there. That's on West Side. Anyway, for those of you who've been listening for a while, you know I used to live in SoCal. Let's begin here. Furious radio listeners have slammed an AI-generated clone host who presented live on air 4 hours a day for a half year. Artificial intelligence robot host Thai broadcast her show on Australian radio news CADA station for 6 months before being called out. And that is her right there. Interesting. So they went through the whole thing. They created AI image. They generated AI image. They had generated an AI host where she would host a show for 4 hours a day. That is really interesting because I've done a lot of AI stuff myself. Obviously, the thumbnails before these videos, those are AI generated. I also have a second YouTube channel called Circuits FM where I post AI generated music, ranging from eclectic type folk rock to metalcore right now. And pretty soon I'll be getting into house and other types of music as well. And so check that out. It's right down below at the bottom of the channel. I'd appreciate your support for that. Anyways, let's get back to this. Oh, by the way, do you think this is happening in the United States? Do you think there are AI generated hosts? And what does that mean for the future? What happens if you could generate, let's say, an AI host that talks about politics? Somebody that could compete against Sean Hannity, somebody that could compete against the top political commentators on the radio. Do you think that's even possible? I don't know. We'll see. I'm an engineer, so I would just like to see the experiment run to see how it goes. But a lot of you would probably not like to hear that. You probably would not like your radio host to be AI. Guessing from some of the feedback I've received on previous videos, there is a lot of concern from many of you. And I hear you. I do hear you. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to bridge that gap, so to speak. Remember, I am bullish on AI. because of my background and because of what I've seen. And I definitely do not hold the Skynet view or the Terminator view of AI. I hold the more, I would call it the data-driven, real-world. Maybe that sounds offensive to you, but I hold the view that technology is going to make the world a better place. It's messy. We do some crazy stuff with technology. We do build weapons, but technology also has the ability to make the world a better place for us, and we see that all around with the technology we use every day. And so, although AI will destroy many jobs, my claim has been AI is going to generate at least 2 to 3 times more jobs than they'll be destroyed, and it's going to expand markets. Because remember, at the end of the day, I am a capitalist. So if you're listening to this station, you should know that. And I mean that in the sense that I believe in free markets. I believe people should be able to move around the market without coercion from the government. Just to give you a side note. Anyway, let's jump back into this. The Creepy Radio host was created using an AI software developed by voice cloning firm ElevenLabs. Her show, dubbed Workdays with Ty, presented music for 4 hours daily, Monday through Friday. We wouldn't say Monday to Friday. We would say Monday through Friday here in the States. I see the Scots say that they say that differently than we do. Let's continue here. But the sneaky bot failed to ever mention that she was not actually a real person. The show's website states, if your day is looking a bit blah, let Thai and CADA be the energy and vibe to get your mood lifted. And I hope I bring you a positive mood on this channel as well. Let's continue here. The shock reveal only emerged after Sydney-based writer Stephanie Coombs questioned whether the automated host was really human. Coombs posed crucial questions in a bombshell blog post. What is Thai's last name? Who is she? Where did she come from? There is no biography or further information about the woman who was supposedly presenting this show. Breakthrough audio analysis then debunked the hyper-realistic AI-generated host. I would not have myself depended on the biography or the profile. Those can always be made up to go along with the AI. I create stories for my music over on Circuits FM to help provide context to what is going on, since most of it is instrumental. So creating a biography or profile is not that difficult. I would myself preferably rely on the technology, and hopefully you would as well. Let's end it here. It showed that Dai's voice clips sounded identical to each other when saying the phrase old school across different shows. Well, if I said old school today and I said old school tomorrow and the next episode after that, would you believe I'm AI? And by the way, do you believe I'm AI? You can actually check if I'm AI or not. You can go to my X profile and you could actually listen to my spaces that I used to do for DocSpace, which I don't currently do at the moment. That's on hiatus. And I do some unusual things that would probably let you know that I'm not AI. Not in a bad way. Nothing bad. But I'm going to leave it there. There is more to this article, but I'm going to leave it at that point. I will post this article in the YouTube description below or the Rumble description below. Unfortunately, X does not have a description. X does not have that video system set up. So I do post videos at 7 p.m. every day over on X. But if you want the descriptions or access to the articles, I would suggest going to my YouTube or my Rumble pages. Other than that, were there any questions you thought I should have asked? Were there any questions I missed? If so, please post them in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. In addition, please like, share, and subscribe because it does feed the AI algorithm and it does help the channel. It really does help the channel. Other than that, I will see you in the next episode.